Hey Chris,
Yo,
how did you price your artwork?
I'm glad you asked. Let's get into it. One, you can price your artwork by the square inch. Some people, especially painters, will price their pieces based upon the number of square inches on that canvas or paper, whatever you're drawing or painting on. What you would do is let's say you want to charge $2 per square inch. And let's say your piece has 250 square inches total, okay? Well, now you just from the square inches alone and whatever you've created on that canvas, 250 times the $2 that you're charging per square inch equals $500. On top of the $500, you would also include the cost of your materials. So if you had to go and buy paint, if you had to go and buy not primer, medium, gloss medium, whatever you have to put in your paint to give it the life it needs to extend it. If you had to go and buy the canvas, if you had to buy gesso, paintbrushes, all of that, add all of that up and then add that to your 500 that we just calculated before. So that's the first way. Second way you can price your work is by the hour. That's what I've done more recently. Think about, all right, let's say if you're a freelance artist, maybe you're working outside of a full-time job at some company and you're creating art, or maybe you're doing this full-time. I don't know if this would be the best option for you if this is the only income you have, but hey, um, what I like to think of, if I was applying for a job with a company as an artist or graphic designer, how much would I want them to pay me? I feel comfortable with $20 to $25 an hour. Okay, um, so you have to kind of decide for yourself, what can you live with? What are you comfortable with per hour? If it only takes you 1 hour, are you comfortable with only making $20 off of a piece? You know what I mean? You got to think about it that way as well. So that's kind of another method that I use. The third way that I used to do it, honestly, probably isn't a good way at all. I was kind of ballparking it based on what I felt my piece was worth. I'm like, all right, I was including the price of my materials, okay? But then on top of that, I was like, well, I, like I have portraits, like the portraits I had made of Kendrick Lamar or of J. Cole. Um, there was another one that was really detailed, very intricate, and it took me a really long time. It took me months. Um, and I felt like the least amount that I would sell it for was 150. No questions asked. Um, and that was it. There was no other rhyme or reason to how I was pricing it. I just felt that it wasn't worth less than that. I wouldn't feel comfortable selling it for less than that because of how much time I had devoted and how much materials I had devoted to creating the piece. The problem with doing it that way is people need a rhyme or reason. A lot of people want to know why they're paying $100 because unfortunately, when it comes to art, people kind of don't see it as something that they need. Um, some people will say, "Man, I could go to Walmart and buy a $5 canvas, $10 canvas. Why am I paying you 150?" You know what I mean? And they don't think about the labor. They don't think about the fact that this is an original. You're not carbon copying the artwork. This is a one-off. This is it. There ain't no other piece like this. You know what I mean? And the amount of time it takes. I went to school. I'm in debt to hone in on my skills as an artist. You know what I mean? So having a degree in art on top of just having that talent initially, yeah, you're gonna need to pay a little bit more than $10 that you could pay at Walmart. Um, I would say to any artists out there, I'm not saying to be like crazy and just jack up your prices for the heck of it. If I could sell all my work for 1,000 a piece, that'd be dope. But I'm not like that. You know what I mean? So don't do anything crazy like that. Don't cheat people out of their money, but don't undersell yourself either, because you put in and you've put in the work, you've put in the time, and you deserve what you deserve for it. Um, there's pieces that I'm still holding on to because I mean, hey, if nobody wants it, that's fine. It is what it is. It's a dope piece. It'll sit. And maybe if I die and 50 years from now, it'll be worth millions of dollars. I don't know. But yeah, just kind of think about that. Make sure you are valuing your own work. That way other people will have no other choice but to value it as well. If you have any other suggestions or any other methods, go ahead and drop that in the comments. That's all I can really think of today. Sorry I'm saying a lot. It's trying to get that out of my system. My brain is just kind of fried right now. I need to go for a run. So thank you guys. Check out tomorrow's video. King Flex is going to do some fitness. Check out yesterday's video. King Zulu did some great politics, presidential candidates, and some other good content. Major did a great video. What was that? Tuesday. Check out Major News. Talks about the Dave Chappelle comedy special and a few other things. Check out Monday's special. We got Malcolm, aka Prophet. Just make sure you check out the video if you love sports and you love sports news and all that's going on with that. Check us out. Thank you guys for your support. Love y'all. Peace and love. I'm out.